Okay, we start our new topic today. Today we're going to learn about the MX Form 4 Chapter 7 Linear Programming Lessons 1 today. Okay, this is related with Form 4 Mathematics. Okay, linear equations, linear inequalities in two variables. What does it mean by variable? Variable is unknown. For example, unknown x, unknown y, involved in two only. But if three variable, maybe it will have x, y, z. And linear means the highest power of the unknown is 1 only. For example, 3x plus 2y. Okay, x power of 1, y power of 1. Okay, so this is what we are going to learn today. We go to the first part of the topic, linear programming model. Linear programming, linear means in the graph we will see only one straight line. The equation will be in straight line only. It won't have the quadratic form, x power of square, or the cubic form. Don't worry, for this topic it's linear only, so it's very easy to score. Okay, then for the content today we'll learn about the constraints and inequalities. Mathematical model actually is almost same with the constraint. Solid line, dash line. Okay, what does it mean by the solid line and dash line? Solid mean in the full line, then dash line, dot line, variable x, y. Okay, variable x, y in the inequalities. Okay, then another one is the satisfactory or the shaded region. This one means the shaded region. Okay, so the first we go to the revisions about the inequalities. Inequalities mean what? Inequalities will mean to that your equation is not y equal to 3x plus 4, not equal. Don't have the symbol for equal, but it have the symbol for bigger, smaller, bigger or smaller, or bigger or equal, or smaller or equal. Then how to differentiate it for the inequalities? This one mean I always teach the student to put like this. This one mean B besar. Besar I mean that more than besar. Okay, then this one mean K, kecil. Okay, kecil mean less than. So it still will have any this one is more or same. Okay, for at least or not less than. So this one you have to know they have same meaning, or maximum or minimum. This one you have to know. Then this one is less or equal to, or at most, or not more than. For example, the symbol you are going to use is y more than x. Okay, y more than x, or 3 more than 2. Okay, this one y less than x. Okay, example, -3 less than -2. So how you can use the number line to help you 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. Okay, left hand side smaller, right hand side bigger. Okay. Then we go to the constraint. What does constraints mean? Constraints mean conditions that are solutions to an optimization problem must satisfy. Okay, we have two types of constraint: equality constraint and the inequality constraint. Therefore, this topic we learn about the inequality constraints. Inequality constraint. For example, for the constraint, you see, actually they are the same. Just the difference between constraint and inequalities is constraints is in the forms of sentences. Okay, the inequality is the form of symbol. Okay, so what you need to do for this topic is you have to change the constraints into the inequalities. Okay, you kena tukar ayat ke dalam inequality, ketaksamaan inilah. Okay. So example for the constraint, y is greater than x. Okay, y greater than x. So you have to change the constraints. Okay. Then for the SPN questions, it will have a situation. It will give you a situation. Then the first thing is you need to find out the constraint. Then the second one, you have to find the inequalities. Okay, this one you can go through it later. Then you see this, the minimum value of y is c. Okay, you see this, the minimum value of y is c. How we going to know is which formula we are going to use? The minimum value of y is c. For example, you get it is equal to 10 lah. So you can test like this. Y, we have to put what value? So you can put one number smaller and one number bigger. Can you put symbol here first? Then your 10 is here, so your c is here lah. So minimum value of y is 6. Minimum value is 10. So it can be 11 or not? Yes, but it cannot be 9 because minimum is 10. So it has to 10 or more than. So it's this one. So your y is this one. So you see y, c. What is the relation between y, c? Y bigger than c. It can be c or not. It can be 10 or not. Yes. So you find here y. So for here you can see y bigger or equal to c. Okay, you can find the inequalities like this. Okay, then after this, see another form is like this one. The total or the sum of x and y. Total of x and y, x plus y. Okay, no more than c. No more than c. So you can do like this. Your c is here. Let's say it's 10 lah. I can put 11, 9. Okay, no more than c. Cannot be more than c. Cannot be more than 9 lah. Cannot be more than 10. So it will be 9. So it means that your x plus y will be here. It won't be here. It will be here. X plus y is smaller. No more than. Can be equal to 10 or not? Yes. So it's like this. So you get the inequalities. Okay, you can do one by one like this. Then another one, multiplications. We'll look at another one, There's this one. Y is at most k times the value of x. Y k times the x. You put like this first. At most. Okay, at most k times. Paling banyak. Tak boleh lebih kan? Tak boleh lebih, mesti kurang or paling banyak lah. So you have to understand. Then you have to find the inequalities correctly. The first step is you have to find the inequalities correctly. If you find inequality wrongly, then everything wrong lah. Because the first part is inequality. You find it correctly, then you can continue to the second and third. If your first part wrong, then your second part, third part, then until the final part, you will also get wrong. So it's very, very important. Okay, so now we look at example 1a. Write the mathematical model or the constraints from the situations given. Okay, we look at A. Example 1a. A shop is selling two types of bed. Two types of bed. Okay, one is with the price 37.9, then another one is 60 ringgit. Then the total sales of the shop in a day is at least 1,000. Okay, how to change into the constraint and the inequalities. You have to the first constraint, then second one change into the mathematical model. Mathematical model is what? Mathematical model is the inequality. Okay, inequality you form. Yeah, you have to let what equal to what. Yes, because it's involved two unknown, right? So you have to let s equal to what, y equal to y equal to what, because the questions didn't indicate s equal to what, y equal to what, right? So you have to state yourself, let s equal to what, y equal to what. So we can make it like this. So we have bet A and bet B. Bet A, the price is 37.9. Then bet B is 60 ringgit. Okay, then the total. So the X is what? X is related with bet A. Those numbers of, right? So number of, right? Normally, unknown is involved with the numbers of lah. Number of bet with price RM 37.90 degree. X, Y. Then Y is number of bets with price 60 ringgit. Okay, then what is your constraint? Constraint is this is the constraint. The total sales of the shop in a day is at least 1,000 ringgit. This is the constraint. The total sales is at least 1,000 ringgit. So what is your mathematical? What is your mathematical model? Or the inequalities? What is the inequality can you form? If I write can, if you write number of the first bet, second bet, first type bet, second type bet also can. Okay, as long as the meaning is there lah. Okay, so what is your mathematical model? The number of this one, 37.9 multiply x plus the number of 60 plus y kan, equal to what? Is it? So you get 37.9 x plus 60y equal to the total is 1,000, right? Total sales of the days is the number of bet x, the 37.9, the number of this one multiply with the 60 ringgit multiply equal to 1,000, right? What must bring the numbers? What mean? Must bring the numbers of price sugar. How can you write x and y only? This is the total sales. The total sale is not the number of bet. Total sales is how many bets you sold out, right? So I sold out x then the price for the x is how many. You cannot x plus y, right? It's not about the number, it's about the total sales. Okay, the total sales is how many bet x, multiply the money, the price, plus again, then how many y, multiply with the 60 ringgit. How much you saw it out. Okay, so it's 37.9 plus 60y equal to 1,000. Is it correct? Is it the correct mathematical model? No, because this is not equal, right? This is unequal. So we now need to go back to this word. At least 1,000. So we cannot have the at least. We cannot have equal here. So we have to change the equal here to what? Okay, at least 1,000. So maybe we can put like this, 1,000, 1,001, then 999. For example, you do like this, you do like this first. So the 1,000 is here. This one you need to know. Then we want to know what is the value to put here. So at least, so can be 1,000, can be 1,000 or not? Yes, it can be lah. At least, At least means sekurang-kurangnya. Can be more? Yes. Okay, it will be like this form. So you have to use this symbol. So this is your 37.9 s plus 60y lah. So you have to use this symbol. Okay, understand? So it's bigger or equal. Bigger or equal, at least. Okay, if you do this wrong, then semua salah. So this part is very important. The starting part. Okay, actually you did already learned in Form 4, right? Okay or not? Okay, we go to example 1b. Now you try to form an inequality or 10 marks. 10 marks question. This is the SPN 10 marks questions. Okay, you will have section A, B, C, D. Then this is the A, part A. Very famous and very hot question. And also it will come out in the mathematics, in your SPN mathematics exam. So it's very important. Everyone must score well for this topic. Must score. Okay, we look at the example 1b. The perimeter of a piece of rectangular length is less than 64 meters. Okay, how you going to form your equation? Your inequality perimeter. Okay, perimeter, length, width, right? Pandai. What 63? Nestor, how come you comes out with 63? Mashita, why s plus y only? Vincent, perimeter is what? So we have to let tell me what is the s and y first. S is the length. Write down at least the value for the length. Length of the length. Length. And another one is width. I leave this word x, y. So length of the length or width of the length. Okay, so perimeter is what? Perimeter is 2x plus 2y. SS plus YY. Okay, 2s plus 2y, correct. So it's 2s plus 2y. So perimeter 2s plus 2y equal to 64. 64 meters. No, is less than 64. So we cannot use this. We have to use less than 64, 63, 65. Which one? Less than 64. This one, this one, right? So less than 64. So we have to use this one. Can be equal to 64 or not? Cannot, because it say less than, double less 64. So we cannot have equal here. So the answer is less than 64. Okay, another common mistake is, can I put meter here? Can I put the unit here? M? Pandai, sangat pandai. Letak M sendiri. No, for the inequality of the equation, we cannot put the unit. Unit only for the final answer. Okay, then for this one, no. And also we go back to the 1A. Student always do the common mistake. RM. Can or not? Cannot. You cannot put RM. No unit here, Okay, for inequality for the or the equation, don't put the unit inside. Only the final answer, then we put the unit. Okay, any question? Okay, we go to 1C now. You try to do the questions. There are some girls and boys on a stage. Okay, it wants you to form two inequality or form two mathematical models for the first and the second situation. Okay, what is X and what is Y? S is girl, Y is boy. Number of girls. Okay, you cannot simply write girls. Number of girls. And Y is the number of boys. Okay. The first one, maximum. The maximum total numbers of girls and boys on the stage is 65. S plus Y equal to 25. So we cannot put equal. So maximum 25, 26, 27. Maximum 24, 25, 26. Maximum 25 cannot be more than 25. Maximum can. This one. So we have to put S plus Y here. Smaller or equal? Smaller or equal? Electrical wrong. Mashita correct. Okay? Less or equal? So jangan. So its better way is this one you have to judge very firmly. You cannot determine betul-betul. Kalau you try you careless here like electrical, tadi you sudah salah kan? Then you will lose your marks for the rest of the questions. Sebab the first step salah, nanti you lukis graph pun salah, semua salah. Why? Because it said the maximum is 25, as what I showed you just now, right? 24, 25, 26. So maximum is 25. It cannot be 26, right? So I potong here. So it must be less or equal. Maximum is 25, Electrical, correct or not? Maximum 25, So we have to use this symbol. 24 is what? 24 is S plus Y, I change it into the numbers, so therefore for us to easier to see the situations. So S plus Y is here smaller or equal. Okay, understand? So another one, second one, the number of boys. The number of boys must be more than half of the numbers of girls. Number of boys. No, Vincent's wrong already. The number of boy is Y. Number of girl is X. Okay. Y more than half. Half of the number of girls is 1/2x. But we cannot put equal here. Okay. Must be more than. More or equal? No, more or equal. More than half. This one. Y must be more than 1/2x. Or you can write 2y more than x. Okay, this one both correct. Very important. So we go to the last questions today before we start our lesson. Okay, Okay, we go to the last question. You see this? See, so many contents, right? So for this type of question, so many words. So the easiest way, the better way is you form it into a table first. You form it into a table first. Okay, we go to the last question today, huh? Okay, we make it into a table first, huh? So that it will be easier for you. We do it one by one. A company decides to buy two types of machines. Machines A and machine B. Okay, now you have machine A, machine B. Okay, 4 workers are need to operate the machine A. Okay, how many workers we need for machine A? 4 workers. Okay, then it will occupy the space. The space is meter square. Space. Machine A occupy 3 meters square. Okay, 3 meters square. Then after this one, the first one done. This one done already. We do it one by one, sentence to sentence. Then we'll go to the next. 5 workers are need to operate machine B. Okay, 5 workers need to operate machine B. 5 worker machine B, and it occupies space of 5 meters square. 5 meters square. Okay, you see, we make it into the table, then it will be very easy for us to see. Then it's easier for us to form the inequalities. Okay, then after this, the next sentence, the company has only a space of 150. Only has a space of 150 meters square. The space related with space, right? So we put it at the bottom of the space. 150 meters square. You only have the space. So, and all the machines, and for all the machine and 120 workers. The company, the total worker has is 120 workers. So we put at the bottom. This one we can relate it together later. Okay, so if each A and B machine cost, machine A, the cost, the price for the machine A is 600 ringgit, and the machine B is 1,500 ringgit. Then the company allocate all how much money to buy the machine? 30,000. 30,000. So from here, can you form the inequality? This one it will give you x plus. Normally the questions will give you x bigger or equal to 0, y bigger or equal to 0. Okay, so now it give you if the number of machine A are x. You see, the questions give you already x equal to number of machine A. Then y equal to number of machines B. Okay, so from here you will have your A. A is related with x and B is related with y. Okay, so from here, what is the 3 inequality can you form? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first inequalities is about the workers one. Second one is the space. Then the third one is the cost. Okay, can we do it one by one? So the first one, this is the first, second, and third. Okay, what is the first? Number of workers. Number of workers is one machine. For machine A, we need 4 workers, so it's 4x. Then for machine B, we need 5 workers to generate one machine B. So the total is 120. So total is 120. It can be more than 120 or not? Cannot, right? So it must be less or maximum equal to 120. So can you form this equation inequality correctly? It cannot be more than 120. Because the company have only maximum has only 120. So it must be less or equal to 120. So this is your first inequality. Then how about the second one? Second one, look at the space. One machine, machine A, 3 meters square. Let's say we have X machine, the number of machine, plus 5. Then machine B with 5 meters square, 5y. Then the total 150. Can be more or not? Cannot. Maximum 150 or less. Okay, second inequality. Then go to the third one. It's the cost lah. Then you want to buy how many machine A, how many machine B? One machine 600. 600x plus 1,500y. Also the maximum is 30,000. You don't have money more than that, right? So it must be less or equal. Therefore, this one we can simplify. You can make it in this form. Yes, you can get the full 3 marks already. Or you can simplify. Divide by what? Once you simplify, all the terms must simplify with the same value so that you can get the equal. So divide by 300, 300 lah, the common factors. So you get 2x plus 5y less or equal to 100. Okay?